Hello, Days Where Lost fans. This is for Monday, February the 24th. I didn't do a stream on Friday because I had to bury my mother. This is February the 24th. Okay, so Roman brings out a cake. It's what's his name there? Alex's birthday. It's just a little cupcake. Stephanie set it up, and she said she had to run over and talk to Rafe. She wanted to give him a piece of her mind about Jada, and he ends up coming on to her, grabs her, and smashes into her face. So, with his mouth. And she pushes him off, calls him a pig, and kicks him in the groin. When she goes back to the pub and Alex is there, she ends up telling him what just happened. And, he wants to go over and kill him, but she tells him the story of, what's his name? Arnold. And she says it's just like that, and maybe Rafe isn't Rafe. So she's hooked on to that. Why do I have another picture of, that's his little cupcake there that Roman brought out. Okay, I think I got my pictures messed up again. So here's Jada. She's in the square. She's crying like a baby. Why? Because Javi, Hip Hoppy, just told her that Rafe had cheated on her. So Shawn there scoops her up, takes her back to Stephanie's apartment, and from minute one, she is trying to come on to him like a bad dog. Oh yeah, she's all over him. It's skanky looking, really, but I understand that she's hurting, but still, it's just, you don't have to be that way. There they go. She keeps pushing herself on him, and finally, she convinces him. And here they are, being super friendly in Jiggyville. I don't know. This is the last scene they had on there today. Who knows what happens from here? We sure don't. Okay, so Javi, Hip Hoppy Javi, he's telling Gabby that he ended up telling Jada, and they're trying to figure out what's wrong with Rafe and all this stuff. She's mad he cheated on her, and she's gonna go have a word with him. She's what we call hip-hopping mad. So that's what she does. She heads over to talk to Rafe. She's giving him a good piece of her mind, and he's telling her to get off his back. It's none of her business. And she says, how did you find out I cheated on JD? And she said, Javi. And he said, sure, that little queen. He was just being really disrespectful, ended up calling Gabby a bitch. This has never happened. Rafe has always been, respectful of women. So Leo's trying to get Chad here to give him his job back. He says, I don't think so. He said, no, Chadwick, you don't understand. I'm going to come back as your first gay reporter. And he ends up talking him into it, and he says, yeah, he's going to let him come back as a reporter. He has to learn about ethics and standards before he comes. So that's going to be funny. Anyway, they're talking a little bit about it, and he's telling him he's got to have good sources, and, things are a little bit different being a reporter, but he's going to give him a try. And Leo could not be happier. He went to tell Hip Hoppy Javi. So Marlena took Kat to lunch. They're coming up with fundraiser ideas to save the hospital. And who walks up but Chadwick? So Marlena scurries off and leaves them to be by themselves. And she said, I'm sorry, Marlena just pushed you on me like that. And he said, what are you talking about? She said, I know you're the last person you want to be around. I'm the last person I want to be around. That's